Oh, it's a place to go when you feel a little under the weather. It's up, it's in her groove. Oh, yes, good job. Oh, yes, get flawless. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Asia, and today I have my babies. This right here is Aubrey, and this right here is Kylie. Okay, you want your milk? Okay. You want your milk? Okay. As you can see, they've gotten a lot bigger since the last time you guys saw them here on my channel. They are 20 months. Going on, they'll be 20 months tomorrow. Oh my goodness, so crazy how fast time flies. So today I'm gonna be talking about, you know, being a twin mom, my struggles and the things that I face. And I'm gonna be doing this cute little makeup look that I have here, a nice holiday look. We're actually dressed and ready for our family holiday pictures. We're gonna be taking those this evening when daddy gets home from work. So that'll be nice and fun. My girls got on their little sparkly dresses. They're so cute. And then I braided up their hair, you guys. Oh, don't fall, baby. Okay, so you can kind of see it's braided going down in the back, and then it's nice. It's braided into two little pigtails. Yeah? What you want? You gonna touch mommy's makeup? So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I, what, baby? Here, what you want? So I teamed up with another YouTuber. She is also a twin mom. She has two boys, and she's gonna be talking about her experience as a twin mom. You guys can check her tutorial after this one by clicking the I button, and I'll also have her video linked in the description box. Be sure to check out what look she created and to hear about her twin mom journey. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more and see how I got this look, then go ahead and stay tuned. So I already did my brows, and now I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eye with my Smashbox 24-hour photo finishing primer. I'm gonna just put that on my lid. Today I'm gonna go for more of a brown smoky eye type of a look. I want to keep it real simple because I'm actually going to be trying out the Fenty Beauty lip paint. So my first shade is going to be Mocha. The very first struggle that I can think of, you know, as a twin mom would have to be breastfeeding. My girls, they were born about 7 months early, so I actually had to have them stay at the NICU, and you know, that's not that bad. This brush is too all over the place. I need a more controlled brush. I'm actually gonna switch brushes because that brush was a little too out of control. I'm using the number 7 from the It's My Ray Ray brushes. What made breastfeeding hard was the fact that the nurses felt like, you know, they were too small to breastfeed. That's not their call to make. That's not their decision to make because they're not the parent. But they were not very encouraging when it came to breastfeeding. They were kind of just like, well, your girls are really small, and they put time limits on it because they're like, well, they gotta eat, and you know, it just made it really hard, really stressful. Something that's already, you know, challenging. They would like feed them with bottles and stuff, and that if you breastfed, you know, that makes it hard to get them to latch on and stuff because the bottle is so much easier for them. As a result of that, I ended up just having to pump, and that was so challenging for me. You know, I had to wake up every, you know, 3-4 hours and pump, and it was some real dedication. But there'd be times when I would struggle because when your child's not on, I'm gonna take this one off because that brush really screwed this eye up, so I'm not even gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna just take it off and start over. Your brushes are really important when you're doing your makeup, like so important. I would have to wake up and pump, and the crazy thing about breastfeeding is that it actually stimulates more milk. So pumping, it doesn't really stimulate more milk. It's that skin to skin, it's that latching on, it signals to your body like make more milk. So I would have to have time with my girls where I actually had them doing skin to skin, kangaroo time, just to try to get my milk supply to like stay up and stuff. Yeah, there were times when like I wasn't eating that much and like my milk supply would go down, but the girls still gotta eat, you know, they're still hungry. All of that was just so stressful, but I managed to breastfeed for a good amount of time still, despite that. And now I feel like, you know, the struggles are a little bit different. Now that I've made it past the breastfeeding phase, I feel like now the hardest thing is balance. I know a lot of moms, millennial mothers, experience this as well, but it gets challenging being an entrepreneur and a social media influencer and trying to manage home life. It can be hard at times. There's no manual for how you're supposed to do it. You just kind of gotta figure it out on your own. And I'm thankful because God has given me a lot of growth and a lot of grace. Sometimes I might feel like I'm failing because I don't have the numbers that I would like to have as far as social media influencing, or you know, my business isn't where I want it to be, and on top of that I feel like I could be doing better at home. You know, just balancing all that stuff can be a bit much at times. I basically had this breakdown a couple months ago where I just was like crying, and I was just asking God to really help me to learn how to balance and to know, you know, what exactly I need to do in order to get on top of my stuff at home and at work, because I felt like there's no way I could do all this stuff. Like, I'm not Superwoman, but managing a business, staying at home with 2 kids, every time I film a video, that's like a legit process, you know? So I just was just really stressed out about it. My brushes, oh, they're making it difficult this morning. Every time I blend out, it removes the color. It should not take this long to put these colors on. I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna go in with Abyss. It's a black. I wasn't gonna do a halo, but I think I'm about to just do a halo. I really like being a stay-at-home mom, so I wouldn't want to, you know, have a caregiver, because I just feel like, I don't know, being at home with them is so important to me. My main prayer has just been that I would be able to manage work, home, and my girls, and not have to have them go to daycare or anything like that. I do want them to go to school and learn and stuff, of course, so I'm not gonna do like homeschooling. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I try to teach them at home as much as I can, so that way when that time does come, you know, they're ready. And it's not just like this huge shock. Okay, I'm taking this first shade and I'm just blending out this black. I find that when I'm most grateful for things, it's like the easiest periods of time. When I'm looking at things as more of the glass full rather than the glass half empty, things are a lot easier. Sometimes we just gotta acknowledge the good things that we are doing, you know, and not be so hard on ourselves. I'm gonna take my NARS concealer and I'm gonna cut this thing. Alright, so I'm done with that. Now I'm gonna take this color, which is Hustle. I'm gonna take Hustle and I'm gonna put it in that middle area. I'm gonna take Meeks and I'm gonna put it like right in the middle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes with eyeliner. I'm using the Clarins Graphic Ink Liner. Now I'm gonna prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finishing Primer. Now that the twins have gotten older, everything is different. It's not as hard to get out of the house or anything like that. That was one of the things that I guess bothered me about going into public, is like it looked like I needed help. So people would be like, oh my gosh, do you want me to help you? And they would try to like give the twins their pacifier. One lady actually reached in the basket and like reached in the car seat and tried to give my daughter her pacifier, and I'm like, ew, you might have just came from the meat section. That's disgusting. You just touched her pacifier. That's not cool. Like, what makes you think that's cool, right? That's not cool. I'm gonna use this Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and I'm actually gonna be testing out this Sonic Blend brush by Michael Todd Beauty. This is what it looks like when you open it. I just got this in the mail. I've never ever tried this. Hope that I can use this straight out of the package because I didn't even charge it or anything. It's super nice though. Cool, it works. So I'm gonna just pump this on. All right, let's try this. Okay. This feels really, it's like when you clean your face, except it's a foundation. Yeah, but the lady, like, she just reached into the stroller and gave her her pacifier. Like, people can be so invasive at times, and I guess that is one of the hardest things for me because I don't want to, like, be super mean to people. I'm a very nice person, you know, I try to be kind to people. But I feel like sometimes people be trying it. They just cross boundaries that they're not supposed to cross. I feel like everything is different when you have twins, you know? Like, everything you can't do the same as when you just have one child. Because it's not physical, it's just not possible, you know? Like, potty training twins, it's been challenging for me. Because listen, I've gotten accustomed to doing everything at the same time. So my girls go to sleep at the same time. They wake up at the same time. They eat at the same time. Now with potty training, they're saying, oh, they don't have to go to the bathroom at the same time, you know. So it just takes more effort, more everything to make sure that your children are actually like ready to go to the bathroom, knowing the morning, knowing the signs like, oh, I gotta go potty, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just a lot more effort. So yeah, that's been challenging for me. I feel like this shade is a little bit dark for me, but I think that applied pretty smooth. What do you think? It looks pretty good. I was sent the Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Dark Golden. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this just to kind of conceal some of my darker areas and see if this works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll try it. And you can use the Sonic Blend brush to blend out underneath your eyes as well. So I'm gonna do that. When I was in school, you know what they taught us? They taught us that you didn't have to start potty training till they were 2, that children weren't ready till they were 2. And I was like, I am not gonna be that person. Like, my children are gonna be potty trained at 1. Like, I was potty trained at 1, blah, 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 blah. My girls are now, what, 1.5? And me and my husband, we just talked about it. I'm like, okay, let's try Christmas break. Because he works in the school system. So I'm like, okay, we do Christmas break. You'll be here. You can help me. You know, we each can have a twin. Because it is challenging. I hear a lot of bloggers, you know, when they talk about motherhood, they're like, I sacrifice time with my kids. Like, I really see my kids. And I've been praying and I've told God, like, I don't want to be that type of a blogger. I don't want to be that type of anything. You know, if my job is going to cost me sacrificing, you know, my family and not being able to be a part of my family's life, then it's not for me. You know, I've always had an entrepreneur type mindset. Every time I was in school, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna create my own job. Like, I'm not working for nobody. This is the Lancome foundation in the shade 510 Suede C. And it's a stick foundation. Okay, that's really light, but we're gonna use it anyway. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be darker. I'm using the 3rd setting. I'm just trying to test all the settings to see how the blending goes. I don't want to have to sacrifice time with my family, you know, to the point where I'm not present, to the point where I'm not there. Like that, girl, that is not the move. I want to be that mom who's involved, who's present, that wife who's involved, that wife who's present, you know? I don't want to have to sacrifice my family for money or anything like that. I work to help my family, but at the end of the day, when my life is over, like, I want to be able to say that I was able to create memories with my family. I'm trusting and believing God to create opportunities for me to where I can produce more with less time, you know? So that way I don't have to be sitting up here taking 16 hours to film, but, you know, not bringing in much cash. I'm trusting God for increase, definitely. And I feel like that's gonna really help with my girls. I just realized that they're what's most important, you know, nothing else. Everything else is fleeting. This life is fleeting. Why not, you know, spend time with your family and make memories with your family. I'm gonna go underneath my eyes. I'm gonna take this, it's like a burnt orange slash burgundy type of a color. That same golden shimmery color or champagne type color that I put in the middle of my eye, I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. So I got this blush from this company called Thrive Cosmetics. It's called Angelina. And basically they're a company that donates to women thriving through domestic violence and cancer. That's the terminology. Y'all know I do that with AseaMae Beauty, so I love it. Then I'm gonna take my Becca highlighter in Prescco Pop. And I'm gonna just highlight. This brush is not good for highlighting. I'm gonna also put some underneath here on my nose and on my lip. I'm gonna put on my Ardell lashes, and these are the double up lashes. I just put my lash glue on, and now I'm about to take this Tarte Tarteist mascara, and I'm gonna just put this on while my lashes dry. So I just put my lashes on. So here it is. Here's the packaging for it. Look how beautiful. It's super pigmented. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I'm gonna spray my face with this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Oh wow, so you take the cap off, right? And there's another cap. That is hilarious. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. Slapped on my little AseaMae Beauty wig. This is Lena. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial slash chit chat, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out Waldia's video. I have it linked in the description box, or you can click the I button and it will take you straight there. You guys gonna say bye-bye? Bye-bye.